First team through to the semi-finals in your own tournament. It's all going pretty well so far, isn't it?
It is. If you had asked me that at the halfway stage, I probably would have said it wasn't. I thought we were probably at the time 10 or 15 below par, given that 320 is probably a par score regardless of the game you're playing in these days. I thought we looked like we were getting about 340 at stages, but fell away towards the end, which is disappointing. But the fact that we're still trying to win games with the bat, regardless of the situation that we're in, I think is testament to the team. We're staying true to what we believe in and what we've achieved over the last couple of years.
And then at 150 for 2, the chase was on. You badly needed a wicket, didn't you? Bring Mark Wood back, and he gets it for you. Do you feel like you've just got the resources at the moment to do stuff for you?
I think we do. I thought we were a little bit unlucky throughout that partnership. I thought Kane and Ross played well, but we still sort of created half chances where a diving catch one way or the other, or a ball just going to hand, wasn't too far away. So that's encouraging within itself. And I think given games that we've played against South Africa recently, where we've turned games around, the game at Leeds where Amla and Faf got going, and then we managed to take 2 wickets quite quickly, and then the Southampton game where we've pulled it out of the bag out of nowhere, it breeds a bit of confidence. So with the inconsistency of the pitch, I thought if we genuinely did take 1, we would take 2.
Lawrence, there was talk about Rash maybe not playing here because of the short straight boundaries. What made you decide to bring him in the end?
Probably the opposition convinced me more so than anything. He's always bowled well against New Zealand. I'm not sure why that is, but certainly his confidence is high against their side. So I think having a full fit Ben Stokes as well helped that decision.
Just to go back to Mark Wood and that wicket for a moment, I mean, I know it was a collective bowling performance, but does that highlight why you, the management, the backroom staff have invested so much in Mark through his surgeries, that moments like that, you mentioned Amla as well in that South Africa series, those moments that can change games and maybe clinch semi-final spots?
Absolutely. Guys like him are so valuable to the team, and you can't leave any of our bowlers out today. I thought they did an outstanding job. They were truly the highlight of the day. Our batting performance was probably par or below par, so pretty average. So I thought the bowlers today, as a collective unit, were brilliant. They were brilliant.
Gentleman at the back, yeah.
And just looking ahead to the next match, because you always already secured your spot, but it's a do or die battle for Australia. What kind of attitude do you take into the game, and how do you look at that match?
A very serious attitude. We never take any position that we've ever been in for granted. I think if we're truly going to be contenders for this tournament, we need to beat the best teams, and Australia are one of the best teams. They always are going into a white ball tournament. They seem to produce limited overs cricketers, at will. So to go into a game like that with no other attitude than winning is very important to us.
Dean?
I know you'll probably have a look at the pitch and the conditions in Edgbaston, but do you, in a sense, feel that you've kind of alighted on your best team here, the way that it was a real team performance, that everyone kind of chipped in with something useful?
Yeah, I certainly think so. Like I mentioned earlier and yesterday, that having Ben Stokes being able to bowl 10 overs really does balance out the team. It's like playing 4 quicks, and then it allows you to maybe gamble with whatever you want, spin wise or batter wise, probably not batter wise, but bowler wise.
Just a quick question as well on Jason. For a little bit there, he looked like he was sort of finding his touch at a couple of nice crisp 4s, and then you could see by his reaction how annoyed he was at the way he got out. Do you just kind of keep reiterating, don't worry about it, keep going, or does another kind of low score change your thinking?
To me it doesn't change very much. We'll obviously have a chat about the team, but certainly within a winning side, it's very hard to make changes going into a game where you don't really have much to lose.
Okay, are we done? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.